to Focus and Strategy, February Energy 2021. My name is Lunar. I do tarot/energy readings. If you are interested in booking a reading with me, go down in my description box, look for schedule an appointment, click on the website, and see what I have to offer. It's February. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Black History Month. Even though Black History should be all year round. Just know, you all are my Valentines. I love you to the moon and back. February, numerologically, is a 7. 7s are about betrayals, jack of all trades. Astrologically going on in February, we have a full moon in Virgo, new moon in Aquarius. We have Venus in Aquarius, but moving into Pisces. We have Mercury retrograde, but it will be coming out of retrograde, but still in its shadow phase. We have Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius as well. You have the rest of Aquarius season, Pisces season, and you have Mars and Taurus. Now let me show you the cards that came through. We have Athena for strategy. White Rhinoceros, stability, confidence, steadiness, abundance. Shark, perception, focus, fear, action. Stick insect, stillness, awareness, discernment, composure. Let me read to you what I wrote down. If you're going to plan anything, then spend the month of February to do it. If you feel like things are already where you want it, then work on something new or spend time tweaking what you already have. Let's get started with the deep dive in tarot because I am interested to see the tarot cards that come out. So, see y'all in a bit. Welcome to the deep dive in tarot for February 2021. I'll give y'all some time with the oracle cards. You can pause the video here to look at the oracle cards a little bit longer. Alright, let's move the oracle cards off to the side now. Before we get started, I want you to center yourself, either with breathing techniques or connecting your energy to Mother Earth. If you decide to do breathing techniques, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and continue to do this until you feel calm or centered within yourself. If that doesn't work for you, try connecting your energy to Mother Earth. And how you would do that, you would plant your feet flat on the ground, straighten your back, relax your shoulders. Imagine your roots or energy going deep into Mother Earth, slowly dragging her energy up through your body and out through the top of your head. And whatever energy you take from Mother Earth, always give back. Equal exchange. Continue to do this until you feel calm or centered within yourself. And when you do, just open your eyes and we'll officially get started. What cards need to come through for February 2021? Nine of Wands. The Moon card. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Seven of Cups. Three of Swords. Karma. Six of Cups. The Hermit. Four of Swords. Queen of Cups. Justice. The Chariot. Three of Cups. The Magician. Death. Four of Wands. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, the Sun, King of Cups, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Fool, the Emperor, Wheel of the Year, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, Six of Swords, Strength, King of Swords, the Lovers. From the bottom of the deck, we have Three of Wands, Five of Cups, the Tower, Two of Swords, the World, the Empress, Knight of Swords, the Shadow Side. February is a lot. Cut the bullshit, cut the fantasies, cut the illusions. We don't need to deal with the lies, the tricks, the thievery. We don't need none of that shit. We need straight, hard truth. We need straight, hard evidence. We need straight, hard people. Give it to me like it is. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Don't try to be like, oh, but if we try to do this, maybe this will be the outcome. No. When you rush it, you get false information. When you take your time, you get the right information. So right now, we need to take our time and get the right fucking information instead of the wrong fucking information. People want to get back to whatever sense of normal looks like. Let's all be honest. Did you even know what normal was? All you did was go to work, pay your bills, barely spend time with your family or with yourself. Where in that did you ever have balance? Right now, you have a sense of balance. You have time with the family, even if they pluck your nerves to the nth degree. But you actually spending time with them, getting to know them, instead of those fleeting moments you get in between. You actually get to enjoy each other. All you was focused on was work, paying the bills, making sure yourself is good or the family is good. And now that you have this balance, if we go back to that hustle and bustle, everything that you went through was an illusion. It was a dream. Like, this wasn't real. Well, sorry, wake up call. It was real. After getting to know them and slowly trying to get back into the groove of work, you like, I don't really want to do this. I like the focus that I have on the family. I like having this sense of balance where I don't have to rush anything, where I don't have to put work above my family. Because if you think about it, your job can get rid of you at a drop of a hat. And it will have somebody else in that position that who won't complain or do X, Y, and Z. If your job really cared about you, they will try to make sure you have time with the family and time for yourself. So you won't burn yourself out. You're trying to make the company happy when the company ain't making you happy. Like, think about that for a minute. If you can tell me one company that actually makes sure that their workers are happy, let me know. And if you have one like that, excellent, good for you. Not everybody got that, unfortunately. And even looking at this moon card, I think this is going to be the overall energy for February. That moon card is calling in trust the intuition, trust the wisdom that's coming in clear the fog from your mind and literally see what's being laid out for you. Like, I'm laying out breadcrumbs for you to follow for a reason. Hello? Do you not see me here? Can you see me? Do you see me? I'm right here. There you go. Follow the breadcrumbs. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow it. We got exactly what you need instead of what you want. But you know, when they put up the smoke screen, they really don't want you to see what's truly going on. So you got to go by your own discernment. You got to be your own detective. You got to go down the rabbit hole just to find what's at the bottom. And you have the magician as well. Like, he plays tricks on you for a reason. He can make you disappear in a drop of a hat. If I want to, I can tell you to, like, you know, go stage left real quick, and they wouldn't even realize it. Hypnotize. They keep the same stuff going over just so you can stay and pay attention to it. It's the same loop. You are getting sleepy and fall asleep now. Thank you. And you fall for the trick every single time. Like, how can you keep falling for the same trick? Like, even looking at the death card, so much resistance, anger, fear. Everybody still on edge, but you gotta breathe. Sometimes you gotta move backwards before you can move forward. And right now, go backwards. Relook at some things. People contradict themselves so much, it's fucking ridiculous. Either mean what you say or don't say it at all. Don't have me keep going back and forth on something that we can all just come to a freaking agreement on. If people talk more straightforward instead of, you know, putting fancy words in there every few seconds or tell you what you need to hear or what you should hear. I don't need what I should hear. I need straight truth. I need a straight answer. I don't need you going around Robin Hood's barn on everything you do. Just get to your point. And that's what people do. They select what's good for you, thinking that's all you need instead of what you should have. If people can continue to put up roadblocks after roadblocks on stuff, why do you don't think someplace else is doing the same thing? They don't want you to see their skeletons, see their cracks in their foundations. They don't want you to see their fuck-ups. Put a spell over it. They trying to glamorize it like, oh, it's so pretty. Listen, we got everything set. We got straight communication. Everybody's equal and we all work together as a unit. When really, it's one person doing everybody's job. Watch it. It's a red flag. Don't. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust the red flags that pop up in front of you. Trust it. People will literally feel like their ego is going to get hurt. Their ego will rather take the high road. My bad. I take that back. The ego don't take the high road. The ego take the low road. And that's the problem. Be less in your damn ego and be more about what's right there in front of you. Listen to what's being said to you. If you take your head out of your ass, you can actually hear what's being truly said. Let me pull out the rest of these cards. You're going to be tested beyond your measures. Sometimes one side of you may come out more than the other. You rather feel the boiling rage going on inside you and voice your straight truth and take the L's that's going to come with it. Even if you even say what's really on your mind, they still going to try to sweep it under the rug. And since most of February is going to be Mercury retrograde, then you're still going to be in the shadow phase. This entire month of February is all about you focusing on your points. Focusing on you, focusing on your strategy, focusing on what's around you. Just focus. Don't believe the smoke screens, don't believe the illusions, don't believe the tricks that's being played out in front of you. Because at the end of the day, if they want you gone, they're going to have you gone. If they want you to do something, they will end up trying to make you do it. If you don't stand firm in what you have around you. You know what you need, what you got to do, and what you stand for. But overall, you see through the shit. You feel like you speaking, but nobody is picking up on what you are saying. And your emotions can get the better of you. Your temper can get the better of you. Pretty much you as a person can get the better of you. It's like Scar said, I'm surrounded by idiots. It's like they always say, you can't teach common sense, because if you can teach common sense, everybody would have it. But unfortunately, you can't. They can't admit when they're wrong. They know they screwed up. You are a much better person when you can admit your faults. if you can't take your faults and tell the person who you're talking to who you screwed over and tell them, yeah, I screwed this up, my bad, I shouldn't have done that to you, but they did it, thinking you gonna cry, but the whole time you like, I knew it was something I didn't do, but you the one with the problems, not me. So before you step to me with your problems, make sure it's coming from a clear place instead of you trying to project things onto me. And that's all it boils down to. Most people just project what's wrong with them onto other people, thinking that's going to help them. And some people take it because they don't know how to push it back on them, or they absorb it and they end up getting into an argument over that. And before you know it, you ruin the whole friendship, relationship, whatever. Everything just starts breaking. So instead of you trying to project your issues onto other people, look at yourself. I read about the Gene Key Gate 28. The Gate 28 talks about the fear that we have between good and evil, the shadow side of it. Us humans have this concept of when we die, our souls either live forever or go to a place of damnation, when really that doesn't exist. We made that up to help ourselves comfort with that, thinking that's the route that we needed to go. Good and evil don't exist. All that exists within you is your animalistic nature with your human essence of who you are. And when you put them together, you got a whole soul. You got a whole person. Because if you think of your animalistic need, it's all about surviving, destroying, reproduction, or however you think of animalistic needs. And us as humans took those animalistic needs and took them to a whole nother level. We fear the unknown, and we tell ourselves we need to do the most in life, when really we let our fears of what could happen to us hold us back. It's another level of it where you got the ones who do the extreme, and then you got the reserved ones, the adrenaline junkie and the cautious one. The adrenaline junkies, you just don't care because they like, it's an adrenaline rush for them. And then the reserved one's like, well, if I do certain things, then, oh well, that's going to be the end of me. But when you try to balance it out, you get one who just lives life as it is. You can literally see the shadow of February. And really, we need to go through those shadow moments before we can get out to the end of the tunnel. March may look a little bit lighter. March, you may end up finally breaking through and just living for your life, living for yourself. It's like, yeah, you can try to plan things out, strategize it. You can focus on one specific part of yourself, or just focus on working. This is more of a soul search now that we get here. Almost looking for a lost soul that don't want to be found. And we stumbling around in the darkness trying to find it. You're getting scared at every turn, or you getting scared of the noises you hearing or lack of noises. You got to find some way of coping in that darkness, because from darkness is light. You can't have one without the other. Sometimes you need to let things die before you can plant something else. Sometimes you got to stop working to realize that's not what you want to do no more. Sometimes you just got to sit in the pitch blackness of nights before your light shows up. But it's a matter of you finding your own inner light within that darkness. Who are you at your core? Because man and animal work side by side, but yet the animal has more compassion than the human. But yet we can't be the same thing, because once we break through those shadows, then you can be able to merge both sides of you with no problem. Two separate halves of the same whole. But let's bring out the rest of these cards. You gotta listen to the messages. You gotta see this old way is gone. It's hard to let things stay gone, but you gotta look beyond that. Eventually you gotta look at the horizon, because the sun is gonna rise up on a new day. You're gonna feel happiness. You're gonna feel the joy that you made it out of this. A changed person, a better person, because you do have the karma card here. Pretty much it's time to cash that check. You up shit creek without a paddle. But it's not your fault that you got there. Possibly it is your fault, but just society as a whole have come to this. And really, we all just need to take that pause. We gotta change our ways. We can't keep doing the same stuff over. Like, one way or another, we gotta start something fresh. We gotta start something better. You gotta look behind first before you can look forward. You gotta face all the obstacles right there in front of you. You put those roadblocks up for a reason. Well, it's time to take them down and look at them. You got to do the soul searching. You got to come to your own understanding of things. So what is going to be your epiphany this entire month? The Tower. You are the lightning rod. You are the tower, and those ideas are going to hit you hard and fast. Now what you do with them is all up to you. Maybe once you get those ideas, it's going to cause you to go down a deeper spiral. And before you know, you're going to realize everything was a lie around me. Officially welcome to the world. The world is some shit. And majority of people are idiots. Glad we all came to that agreement. Meeting adjourned. I feel like this is straight shit hitting the fan. Karma finally catching up to us. You didn't take our lessons that we gave you the first time. So we're going to have to hit you with something harder. People's going to listen when time is needed. Just stay patient. Do your soul searching. Get those epiphanies. Run the length that you need to run. And do know your horizon is getting closer to you. That sunrise will break over it. Just keep yourself together. Don't let your temper or emotions get the better of you. Because people will test you. It's a matter of you going to pass that test or not. That's why I said focus and strategy. At the same time, a lot of people probably did lose their seats because they didn't take the advice that was given to them or the forewarning. You have been evicted from the seats until further notice. Now get to work. And sometimes people do need to get knocked down a peg or two just so they can see how things is for the low man on totem pole. People forget, especially if you work from the bottom and you all of a sudden get to a high position, you forget where you came from. But this is y'all February energy for 2021. If you like what I have to say, leave a thumbs up. Leave a lovely comment down in the comment section. Share this. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel. Turn on that notification bell so you can get the latest updates on when the newest videos drop. Happy birthday to all February Aquarius and Pisces. I love y'all. You are my Valentines. Be safe, be you, turn up. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Phaseoflunar. Follow me, I follow you. Simple as that. And if you do want to book a reading with me, go down in my description box, look for schedule an appointment, click on that website, and see what I have to offer. But as always, I love y'all, and I will definitely check y'all out in the next set of videos. Bye!